4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from San Francisco, broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Yes, what's poppin', everybody? How's everybody doing? Let's get into some things. All right. Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are live in the studio, back with another video. You guys will let me know if I'm clear or not, because we were having some glitchy problems earlier, so just let me know. Not that I'm going to be able to do much about it in the middle of the live stream, but it would be good to know. All right, so we got to get into some things today. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes, and if you're a new subscriber, well then welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, so this is some old tea. Well, it's not really old tea, but it's not like freshly brewed tea. This is from about a week ago. However, we were talking about it last night on Real Radio 1 over there on a Mixler. So make sure you guys, if you guys are not on Real Radio 1, go ahead and follow my radio show on Real Radio 1 on Mixler. So anyway, we were talking about the three-way, and Waka Flocka and Tammy came up. And I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it today on the channel. So we are going to get into Waka Flocka and Tammy. So apparently she wants to have a three-way. She wants to have the threesome, and he's saying no. And she's been adamant about wanting to do it. And she's like, no. And he's like, no. So I'm gonna let you listen to the clips, and we'll talk about it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see.
Like, that's one thing I'm not I'm not like that. Like, I'm the bitch that be like, oh, come on, bitches, bring all the hoes. Like, yeah, and my husband like, bitch, chill the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the more open one, like the more free one, and people would think it's Waka, but it's me.
Wait, so Tammy, are you down for the threesome?
If he would give me one, bitch, he won't give me one.
You don't remember she kind of hinted at wanting to do it before.
Mm-hmm. It still hasn't happened. He's not down.
No, not yet.
He's not sharing that booty.
I think it's so selfish. Because nigga, you done had your fun, your whole career. You done had 3 and 4 bitches. You done had your whole little fun, and I've been at home being a good little wife. So, do you think you would feel?
Okay. So she basically saying, listen, you know, you've done your thing. You've had your fun, and let me go ahead and do me. Now at first I thought it was maybe she wanted some dang-lang-lang, some, and I was like, oh girl, you definitely not getting that. So I understand why he's saying no. However, come to find out, she was thinking about other females, and you know, a lot of people, I feel like he should give it to her. I'm gonna just tell you, I think that he should have the threesome with her. Now, a lot of people are saying no, and people are dragging her in the comments and saying like, he's been cheating on you before. Why would you do this? Why would you even want it? You're gonna get jealous. You're gonna be pressed. You're gonna be mad. And her whole thing is like, well, why is it gonna be me? Well, how do you know that he won't get jealous? Like, you know, and I agree with her, because, well, she's been through all of this already. She's dealt with the nigga cheating on her. She's dealt with, you know, cheating on her with multiple women. They've broke up publicly. It's been a whole messy situation. So she's been down that road before. I don't feel like she's going to necessarily be insecure. If that was the case, it would have broken her years ago when it was happening frequently. You know, and I think she's just at a point now where she's like, well, shit, nigga, like, I want to get into it too. I want to have some fun too. I want to let my freak flag fly. Like, you did it. Like, why can't I? Now, some people are saying, well, she's really not about that life. She can't really handle it. Because there was another clip where she was asked about if he brought a girl home, what would she do? Let's take a look at that clip.
like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Like, you don't go pick shit. You just sit down.
Hold on.
Like, I don't.
Tammy, let's get back to the threesome. So,
Look at her.
so how would you feel if he came to you with a woman and was like, hey, remember you've been talking about threesomes, maybe we should use her? Would you feel a little different if that was the situation?
Yeah, I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You don't go pick shit. You just sit down. Like, I don't think I would be down with that, because I would feel like, oh, how the fuck y'all know each other? And why her?
Maybe
like,
you're picking the wrong women. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's not his type.
I think he's more so like, he doesn't. Waka's a Gemini, so he's very.
Okay, so here's what I think about it. I think she's right in that. I don't think that makes her not being capable of handling the threesome, or not being capable of doing it. I think, or making her insecure. I think that she's saying, no, nigga, that's real though. Like, if we're gonna do this, let's pick it together. And then 2, this is my fantasy that I want to do. You've done your thing. So if anything, let me pick the girl, or, but the respectable thing is we pick the girl together. You don't go pick the girl, then that's a problem. Because this is not something that you're pushing the issue on. How do you know her? What? Like, no. Now that doesn't make a person insecure. That just makes a person using their common sense. Like, no, this is not how this is gonna go. As long as I'm involved in it, I think it's cool. But you don't get to go sideline scout girls and then bring them to me. That's not how it's gonna work. But if we out of town, we on vacation, or we see a girl in the club and she's flirting with me and flirting with us, and I'm like, oh, let's take her back. Okay, it's a group effort, but you don't get to go and be at the club with your boys and be like, oh yeah, me and her, we're gonna me and my wife, I'm gonna bring her home to me and my wife. No, you just don't have that luxury. It's just, you don't have that. So I understand exactly what she's saying. And I feel like he should give her the threesome. Now, I feel like he probably doesn't want to give it to her because who knows? They could have done it before, and maybe it didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. And you never know who was in the wrong. Something could have been thrown off, whether it was her, she did too much, or he did too much, or maybe they're at a point where they're like, where he's at a point where he don't want to insert anyone into his relationship, because maybe he might be afraid that she might like it too much and she might want to continuously do it. And then he might feel like that it'll be a gateway to, wanting to add men and wanting to do this, and not for nothing, even with him being a man and it being another woman that she's wanting in the bedroom, it's still to his ego. The fact that she wants it and pushing the issue, it probably turns him off, because he's like, as a man, he's like, well, I'm not good enough. What, you need a woman? So now that she wants it and she's okay with it, he like, no, we ain't doing it. Now, if she didn't want it and he wanted it, he probably would do it more. But the fact that she's probably pushing the issue, he don't want to do it no more. That's how guys are. So I mean, that's what I think. But I think with three ways and threesomes, I think that you guys have to be very, 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 very strong minded. I also think that I think that you just need to set boundaries. I don't think that they're that difficult, or I don't think they're that complicated. I don't think they're that bad. I think you like what you like. And I think a three-way or a threesome, they can be good within boundaries, within reasons. And you got to be smart. You don't pull a Joe Blow off the street that lives around the corner that, and have a threesome with him, or, you just don't do that. You don't go and sleep with one of a friend, a close friend or something, or an associate or a coworker. You know what I mean? You don't do it like that where, people are still, contacting you and, you guys are all cool and friends and shit. Like, no. Absolutely not. And then as far as the actual act goes, you just set limits. This is what we will do. This is what we won't do. This is what happens, and this is what's not going to happen. I feel like as long as you communicate and there's an understanding and there's a respect level there between the two parties involved, then I don't see anything wrong with it. There's a lot of prude people out there that try to make it seem like, oh, that's probably because they're not getting none. You know what I mean? Now, granted, every relationship doesn't need to have threesomes and things like that to survive. You don't. However, I feel like there's a lot of different ways to stimulate your partner outside of just being with them. You guys could fantasize. You guys could, role play. There's a lot of different things you can do. And if some people like threesomes, I'm not against it, but I will say you just got to be very, very cautious of the person that you're with and the person that you bring into your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like you mentally, you guys got to be very, very, very connected. You gotta be very secure in yourself. And you got to just communicate. And I think that's the biggest thing, the communication and the boundaries for me. Yeah. And I think that it's something to be said, because some people will be like, well, if that happens, maybe, the other person might feel left out because maybe your man, make this girl squirt, or maybe she made him come or something, like, you know what I mean? More harder than he's done you. But you got to understand, in heightened situations, if you've been married to a person 50 years, hypothetically speaking, maybe sometimes, what I mean, there's lazy sex, there's really high energy sex, but then you guys add some hot, fresh man or woman or whoever it is in there, and you probably are going to be a little turned up more than usual. So when you bust that now, you squirt that squirt, it's probably going to squirt and it's probably going to hit differently because you're a little bit more excited. Doesn't mean that you don't care about your partner or your husband or wife or whatever the case may be. It's just like, shit, this is some hot shit, and this is new, this is fresh, this is, because it's the same way you probably felt when you and your person was getting it together in the beginning. But after 10, 20 years, shit, I mean, it still could be good, but we need a little flame here, and whatever that looks like for you. So I don't even feel like you should judge it on, your reaction, like you might come harder with a third person, and so you need to be insecure. It's like, no, bitch, I'm excited. I mean, this is a part of you. I mean, here's my thing. If the session with a third person borderline ain't almost equivalent to your honeymoon sex or better, then why are you adding them? You get what I'm saying? If you're not getting turned on to a higher height, if you're not really stimulated like beyond the usual, then what's the point of wasting the time to add the other person? That's usually, when people do it to have fun, to add a little bit more excitement. So with the added excitement, you tend to, when you release, bitch, you release a little bit more with that excitement. Y'all can tell I'm really trying to talk around it. Child, I'm trying to curl because I know they go bloop, demonetize, okay? Now, I know some of y'all be like, okay, listen, I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it. And listen, you don't have to. But I don't think that you should drag people that do. And I don't think that Tammy saying that, I don't think that we should just assume that Tammy cannot handle it because she doesn't feel like he should be the one to bring the woman home. And I don't feel like that we can say that Tammy can't handle it because she don't want to have because he's cheated on her in the past. It is what it is. I feel like she's even stronger. I feel like for her to even think like that, for her to even say that she wants to do it, it shows that she's gotten over something. Like to me, she's mentally stronger than she's ever been, because at this point there's probably no more hurt that he could do to her. You know what I mean? And so her probably getting over it would be to actually do it with them. And then not for nothing, we still human beings. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, you did your thing. Now I didn't do my thing. Like, we get tempted every day. Just because he didn't he couldn't he fell victim to temptation, and she didn't. She probably at this point like, nigga, no. See, listen, you did it. Now at least let me get out here and have some excitement, and at least I want to do it with you. He should give her that, especially the fact that she not asking for another nigga. She could be saying she want 2 niggas. At least she's saying it's a girl. I personally feel like, sometimes the girl take the easy route, because I feel like a lot of girls will be like, oh, I want another girl. Men love that. That's the easy part. You really got to be worried about when your woman come home and say, can we bring another man in the bedroom? She could have said that. So I think he should be happy that she just saying another girl. Because what if she would have said, you know what, I want two big fat black. He probably divorce her. I'm just saying. So, I mean, I think he should let her do. I think he should give her, let her, take her out on, do a little Valentine's, little rendezvous, or get you a little big booty stripper, whatever, and get your life. Go on vacation. Go to Aruba somewhere, and girl, get you a nice Arubian woman or whatever, and and go to town with her. Period. Get your life. See, the thing is, y'all can't be sleeping with the chicks over there in Atlanta, because then they're going to end up on the freaking Love and Hip Hop. That's not what we talking about. We talking about somewhere far away. Go to Europe somewhere, and go to Brazil. Go to Colombia. Get you a baddie out of there, out of Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a bad, nasty Hispanic, woman, and nobody even got to know her. She barely got to even speak English. You know what I'm saying? You vet her, make sure she clean, make sure she ain't dirty, and y'all get your life for her, and y'all come home and y'all do your thing. Let me tell you something, baby. You couldn't. Hey, listen. But it's not for everybody. But if she's saying she won't it, like, I don't think that people should be trying to, oh, you can't handle this, you can't do it, girl. How do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. The people in the comments, they always have so many opinions on how other people's marriages last, but a lot of people be having opinions on what's this and what's that. And granted, he's cheated on her, but he's still there. She's still married to the nigga. So something about it is working, and she's staying, and they're working, and it'd be the same one saying, I don't need to do this, I'm enough, this, that, and third, and y'all just together because it's cheaper to keep them. Come on. I know a lot of people that live in a house and live in separate rooms, because they got so much stuff together. They got kids, they got houses, they got business, they got this, they got that. But what they don't have is no sex life, and they miserable. Maybe if you had a third person in there from time to time, you wouldn't be so dried up, horned up, miserable, upset. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe if some people stop acting like that, I want to look at you and you the only person that, I do want to look at you, but I'm not going to act like I don't see that. You know what I mean? Some people be like, listen, you're just going to have to sit here and look at me all day for the rest of your life. And that's fine. But listen, even if that's the case, bitch, we going to have to get in here and we're going to have to fantasize about the fine ass man that we seen on TV. Okay? We're not going to sit here. Listen, I love you to death. But especially like me being a gay man, it's like, okay, bitch, if I'm in a relationship with a man and we see a fine ass man, me and my man probably we're going to both be like, damn, he fine as hell. Do you think I'm going to keep making it act like he can't look at the man and think the man is fine? Because 9 times out of 10, if he think the man is fine, I probably think the man is fine too. And guess what? We can do a whole nasty thing about how we had this man over at fantasize about how we had the man over there. I'm not going to feel any kind of way about that. But you need to allow yourself that freedom to understand that, listen, yes, you are enough. But God damn it, I don't want to look at and talk about you. Like, listen, add something to this. That's just my thing. I don't know, but I could be wrong. So but this is an interesting topic because somebody said they said don't forget they said you be having sex parties at the house. I know. Yeah, according to now that definitely is a lie. But either way, if I was doing that, they trust me it'd be more than $40. And we definitely wouldn't be doing no, we wouldn't be smoking out no pipes. So, anywho, okay. But yeah, so I don't think that, I feel like I'm with her. I feel like he should give her the threesome. I don't understand what the problem is. I think he should give it to her. So I'm gonna open up the call lines and we're gonna talk about it. Let me know what y'all think. But please, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, because I know this is one of them YouTube topics. So listen, I'm not giving a lot of warnings today about hanging up. So if y'all get on here talking just real gutter nasty, I'm just gonna hang up. Okay, like ciao. Okay. So choose your words colorfully, please. All right. I'm not doing oh my bad today. The oh shoots. All right. So let's see what y'all think. All right, 8448. You are going to be first, and then last 4620. You are going to be next. Okay. 8448. Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. And hello to everyone in the chat. So let's get into some things. Hopefully you can all hear me today. Okay, perfect. So one thing or a couple things I want to say real quick. Stop confusing fantasy in porn with reality. So there are emotional ties and bonds that form with sex. I'm not sure if that's the word that you can say. But anyways, so things might look hot and good online or in your head, but there are real life implications when bringing in someone new. So that person has no loyalty to you. They can easily steal your man or your girlfriend. They can get pregnant or anything that's like that. Or it can make you feel some type of way and feel insecure because now you're thinking, oh, my man or my girl has never put it on me like that. Why did they put it down on that third person? So it could just make you feel insecure. And then another thing is, when we're specifically talking about relationships between a man and a woman, it seems the conversation about threesomes always comes up when a man is a known cheater. So the woman brings it up so she can feel like she has control in the situation. So she says, hey, honey, how about we bring in this girl for us? But aren't you a strict woman? So it's never, they never bring up, oh, let's bring in another man.
Well,
so
that can happen. Probably is, most men are not going to allow that.
Yeah, it seems like she's trying to keep him happy. It's not really about keeping them both happy at the same time. So in my opinion, I think she needs to just leave him. And then you just have to be honest with yourself. Are you actually that much of a freak, or are you just trying to save your relationship or marriage? Because in other situations, such as like the Tiana Taylor Armon, it's when
I feel like they are freaks. I feel like they like that. I feel like they get into some things, period.
Yeah. So, but I don't think it's, I don't think Tammy's the same as that situation. That situation, Tiana is bi. So they're trying to bring in new people because they're not satisfied with just the peen. They want the peen and the kitty. So, in all, I would say that she's just trying to save her relationship by taking control of the situation, and I think she just needs to leave him if she's not actually happy.
I think she's happy. I think
sorry,
if she did make a mistake, the one mistake she did, we don't know if she did or not, but I think if the one mistake she could have made was when she left him for that time and she got her own place and she kicked him out. She should have been getting whatever she wanted then. Like she should have been, but see, I don't know. Cause I think maybe she was just still being a good wife though, cause she wanted to take him back. So she probably didn't want to come back with all that dirt. Like, yeah, like, oh, I'm taking you back. But by the way, I slept with 10 people. Cause then I'm thinking, well, shit, like that's no better. So I think he should give it to her. Like she's earned it. Like she's earned a threesome.
But like, why would you even need to be in that kind of situation where you feel that you're earned a threesome because
maybe she likes it? And I think that's the thing. People are missing the point. Like maybe maybe you don't like it.
She likes to be cheated on.
No, it's not about cheating. It's maybe the idea is I like pretty bitches, and maybe I want to. I would be opposed to it. However, I'm in a relationship. I want to be married. It is what it is. Like I'm obviously a good wife.
So she's bi now. I feel like this is.
No, it's not about her being bi. It's not about her being bi. Maybe she just wants to experience something else, but it doesn't mean that she wants to leave her husband. Why is that a problem? You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to want to do it. But if she wants to do it, that's her prerogative. Like I don't understand why that's a problem. Go ahead.
To me, I'm just saying that she just has to ask herself, what is the real reason why she wants to have a threesome with him? Is it because she wants to be able to control when he's sleeping with another woman and she's in the same room? Or is it because she actually wants to experiment?
Chow. Thank you. I understand what you're saying, but I personally feel like, why does everything have to be about, she just wants to be, cheated on and abused in her face? Like, maybe she wants to fuck, like, another bitch. Like, why can't it just be that simple? Why does it have to be her allowing, her not being happy in her marriage and her just, letting him just cheat in front of her? Like, maybe it's really not that serious. Maybe she wants it.
That's true. Can I just say this one last thing?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. I naturally sound really anxious on the phone. I'm not like a natural speaker, but I'm more of a writer myself. But if there's anything that I've said that wasn't coming from like facts, just please tell me in the chat. Otherwise, you could still keep commenting about how I talk. But that's it.
Thank you, Colin. Bye. Okay. So let's take Naya 0421. Okay. I gotta find you. Okay. 0421. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armon. It's Naya.
Hey, what's going on?
Shit. Okay. Let's get down. Let's get down to business. I think she probably tired of him. He probably whack now, She probably was just holding on to the fact that she had him, you know how celebrities are. I think that his thing is trash and she wants to experience with a woman. Because, like you said, a man's not gonna ain't no Waka Flocka gonna let Tammy take another man down.
No, period.
That'd be too much. But I think that he's probably trash and she's ready to try some things because, why else would you want a female, He's obviously lacking something that she wants. Or maybe she likes girls, or maybe she wants both of them, or like the other caller said, maybe she wants to be able to control.
Or maybe she wants to live a little and see what it's like.
Well, that's true, and that's what I said. And you got to understand what celebrities in Hollywood, that's what they do. They swing like T.I. and Tiny. They do that, and Jada and Will do that, and from what I've heard on the Will side, he likes men too, but that ain't none of my business. But what I'm saying is that she's probably ready to venture out and have a little fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. But understand, once you open that door, be ready to open that door and be prepared for whatever. It might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing because he might want it all the time, or she might want it all the time, and they might not be able to control that.
Mm-hmm.
or the person who they invite into the bed might put them on blogs. So when you get into that, you got to think realistically, is this for me? And I feel like she hit headlines because of that, because really nobody was really talking about them or thinking about them. Or this could be just for clout. How we don't know they do this anyway.
Or she could literally she could just be a human being like me and you and want a threesome with her man. And because she's already been cheated on several times, people are going to use that. But she's probably been broken, been destroyed. But actually, right now, Tammy is at the point where she's on top. Her career is bigger than his musically right now. Like, she's in a mood where, like, she's like, shit, I'm living again. Like, I'm on fire. Like, I'm lit. Like, I'm in the studio now. It was a point where she was going with him to the studio. Now she kind of popping in her own right. And maybe she might see a baddie and she'd be like, all right, let's do something. Like, and maybe, I don't understand.
But honestly, it is something to understand, because that's her fault. She put herself through that. You're supposed to always live, especially in that lifestyle. Shoot, he got some women, I got some men too. But definitely, I feel like if they want to do it, they got to do it, but you got to learn how to do it the right way. And, just don't be too out there. And I think she's okay. They're married now. So if she wants this, let her have her fun. I don't understand why he wouldn't give it to her. He gave her everything else bad. Why don't they just do this? But that's just my thing. I just feel like, she's a clout chaser. I'm sorry. Because they could have kept that to themselves and have been having more fun,
They could have, but you got to understand, they were on Lip Service. So that is a sex podcast. They didn't know the blog. This wasn't for the blog. They were on a podcast about sex. That's what you talk about.
Well, Angelique is a closet freak.
So it wasn't like she just went on Instagram Live and said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were on her podcast.
She was asked the question.
Yes. On a sex podcast.
Listen, I'm not against it. I honestly think she should ask for 2 niggas. Have a lot of fun. Then she really be living.
Well, that's really what she should go for. But then but then at the same time, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? But I feel like she want to add some spice, but she don't want to just cheat on her husband.
Like cash dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that's fair. So yeah. All right, caller. Thank you.
All right, Armon.
Thank you
Talk
so
to you
much.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, we got some more people on here. We got a lot. Y'all got a lot to say about on this topic. I just feel like people just dragging Tammy because they want to say, "Oh, he's cheating on you." Listen, and you know what? And we all do this, and I'm guilty of it too. But in these certain situations, I'd be like, listen, half of these people always hollering about how a man is cheating on them, and it's like, girl, so many regular people like us get cheated on or have cheated and be in these relationships and be doing the fool. Okay, so now this girl, because she said that she want to do a little 3-way with another girl, she not even saying she want to get double stuffed by 2 niggas. She just said, like, she want a girl to come in there. Oh, you're just doing this and you're a problem. Like, girl, please. I go to straight clubs and I be watching girls kiss each other all in the mouth and talk about they want to do this and do that to each other. And you get what I'm saying? But now, because she's saying, oh, she just wants him to be in her face to allow him to cheat on her. It's like, girl, it's not even that serious. Why can't it be like she just want to see what is popping in her bedroom? Why does it have to be all this extra bullshit? Like, I don't be understanding that. Let's see. Every time I call in to speak some facts and promote us being treated better, y'all birds can only focus on my voice. I'll let y'all continue to stay with 5 baby mama, Trey, and DL Marcus. Maybe clear y'all the chat. Get you girls together in the chat, okay? He's not the one to be played with. Period. Okay, y'all are getting into some things. Let's take another call. What's the one? Oh, night. I see. Oh, well, she want to do a twerk. Oh, girl, we're gonna get into a twerk too. Give me a second. Oh, I'm so glad I put on. I'm so glad I put on shorts. Because, child, I was just sitting here in my drawers today. I was like, all right, let me put on some shorts today because you never know how the show gonna go. 4620.
Hi, Armon.
Hi, what's going on?
Okay, so I think that Waka doesn't want to have the threesome because he's intimidated. I think that he's intimidated by the idea that Tammy might enjoy sex with this other woman more than she enjoys sex with him. I don't believe that they have a good, healthy sex life. I think that their sex life is boring. Tammy is a very beautiful woman. She has a nice body. But then you see Waka. He's an attractive man, but he seems very lazy and sluggish. His stomach is big. I just don't even really see him having a full erection. Like, his blood is not circulating fully down there.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I've had sex with a lot of men. Okay. And the men that I've had, like, the best sex with were men who worked out.
Okay.
So I just feel like their sex life is boring. She's searching for something more because she's not finding it in her husband.
Okay.
And I think he knows that, and I feel like he's afraid to open up Pandora's box because this might not be just a one-time thing. This might be something that she starts to desire.
Ooh, I like that. And I kind of agree with you. But here's the thing. I agree with you because I feel like, listen, he might be I think it's more of a no because she's so confidently wanting it to be a yes. And I think that's what's scaring him because she's like, I don't care. Like, I'm not really pressed. Like, what's up? Let's do it. Like that, like, and before he's probably so used to her being so guarded and timid. But now, like, she's at this place in her life where she's like a new person. So she's like, come on, let's go. I'm with it. And now he like, no. She like, no, nigga, let's get it popping. Like, this is what you wanted this whole time. You know what I mean? And now I'm at a point where you've got me there. We cool. Like, I'm good. Let's do it. Now he like, oh shit, nah. Now because he's probably falling off. Now he feel like if you really look at the relationship, now she's the top dog and he's like under her. So now he's like feeling like, no, I don't want to do it. He's feeling intimidated.
Right.
He's feeling insecure.
Right, he's definitely feeling insecure, and I think he would have performance anxiety anyway. I just can't, like, I think that he's a very attractive man, but his stomach is just too big.
Okay.
And I just don't think it's going to be good. It's not going to be worth it, and he knows that. He probably not even going to get hard. Like, he knows he's not going to be able to perform. Tammy is a very beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure whatever woman they would want to do a threesome with, she would probably.
Would you do a threesome with Tammy?
I would do a threesome with Tammy. Yeah, I think Tammy's beautiful. I would definitely do a threesome with her.
What is performance anxiety?
I would watch. It'd have to be performance. I feel like he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to perform. He's not going to stay hard. They would have to pump him up like they do the porn stars. He's not going to stay hard. Come on, look at Waka. And I really like Waka. He's cool. He's attractive, but his body's not right. You got to be prepared for stuff like that. Unless maybe he drinks. I still don't think it's going to be right.
Now, have you had threesomes in the past before with two women?
No, I never had a.
Oh, so you don't even know what you just talking in. So you've never done it.
I've never had a threesome before, but if I have a threesome, I'm not into women. So for me, it would be two men.
Oh.
So I'm not into women.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm going to have a good night.
You too. Okay. I thought she was, because she was talking like she know what was going on. We just had to go call her onto the show. Okay. Okay. Let me take a couple. Oh, we got hella calls. All right, and we got to get our exercise because I didn't even work out today. So we definitely going wiggle, okay? All right, 86070. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Oh, you can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I was just saying if Waka Flocka don't do it, she just gonna, cheat on him. He should know that. You know what I'm saying? He should know the nature of woman. You know what I'm saying? I had a threesome, because she asked, but I feel like I had to man up and do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I feel like.
So the nature of, so you like women, so you date women, so you feel like it's in women's nature to cheat. if they don't get what they want?
Well, in this today's society, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of tools, Instagram and stuff, and a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. So yes, it has increased. You know what I'm saying? But Waka Flocka was playing his cards right. He would have did it. You know what I'm saying? But he probably knows she's doing it behind his back. I don't know however he's playing it, but because she's just gonna get tipsy. Because that's how it usually happens. Just like somebody said, hit up a club, start making out, and I do my research, so they usually do it when they tipsy. That's what happened to me. And I just wanted to man up as a man and say,
what happened? What happened to you? Your wife? Are you married now?
She was tipped. Oh no, I'm not married and stuff like that. That's why I didn't want to say what Waka Flocka should do because I value marriage and I ain't want to. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not married, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but we was girlfriends at the time. She is my kid's mother. I got 2 boys by her. We were just laying down. She was just laying down tipsy and stuff as usual, and her homegirls in the living room. And she was like, "You want to bring Isabel?" And I thought about it. I said, if I say no, she's gonna do it anyway. She's not gonna honor it if I say no and say, "Wow, you're such a man. You're a decent guy." So I had to be a real nigga. A lot of niggas, they kind of, they not gonna be able to do something like that because they can't bear their emotion. Me, you know what I'm saying? I can bear. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I said yes. So that's the first time I had. I mean, think about it. You got to watch your own baby mother do that. You know what I'm saying? You can only imagine. She was tipped, so she was eating that out like she was eating out like you ain't like she ain't never had it in her life and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Excuse my language, but she was eating out like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And and I was like, I got to make sure I fulfill this so I can say I did it by, well, I don't want to, I don't want to demonetize. Like I had to, I made sure I had to, you probably know what I mean. Like I said, let me go all the way in. I'm not going to let her know what I'm about to do when I stick it in, but I want to make sure I get the whole arousement. You know what I'm saying? So I did.
So you felt like because the way that your baby mama was eating on her, you had to go ahead and perform, or who was eating on who? Like, so you felt like you had to overly perform.
I didn't really eat it, but she did. She was eating it up, had her legs spread. It was crazy. It was just crazy, But I'm not surprised, because right. She like if we was have a story talk, I would tell you what she does to me. You know what I'm saying? But and that's way something y'all want to even hear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but so she.
But anyway, let's not get.
Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. So she be eating your ass too. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. There you go. But yeah. So my point is like she's gonna do it. If a girl say, "Hey, let's bring a female," and then you say no, she's gonna do it. I'm not sure if you saw the episode of, I think it was Salt and Pepper or somebody. They was doing threesomes for years, and she left the dude. And went off with the girl and stuff. They was in the Breakfast Club actually talking about this. I hope I'm not getting out of content, but yeah, I felt bad for the dude because they was having threesomes, and then I forgot what happened. They actually got a divorce because of that, and she's with the girl. I'm not sure. I guess that's the nature of it. You do it for so long, somebody start having a crush, or they get jealous because they man is getting the that territorial thing and stuff like that. But I'm thinking in this situation, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. Or a different, well, I don't know. Then again, it's might want it a second time, but I would have thought that it would be a different female. I thought they would handle it professionally. So what happened
after the threesome with you and your girlfriend at the time, your baby mama? What happened?
What happened after the threesome?
Like, how did you feel after?
Well, nothing really.
She with her and Isabel.
You say what, sir?
Did Isabel come back? Did you feel like you always had to have a threesome with Isabel?
You know what? She got the morning after pill and went home and stuff like that, and I was like, man.
So there was no condoms at all. So you didn't use no condoms. So that means there was no protection.
Yes, and I came. Okay, I'm not trying to demonetize, but I came in her.
Okay, on purpose. Okay, that's all conversation. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, now that's when I be saying straight people, not to be offensive, but this one I be like straight people are stupid.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because like straight people be doing like like what you said, like you was like she took the morning after pill, and you're not. It's not just you, but most street people think that they only worry about pregnancy. Like you don't think about STDs.
Right. Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir, I do. But I'm gonna be one. I'm glad you opened my heart. You opened my heart, and I'm gonna confess. No, I didn't know. We don't have no STDs and blah blah blah. But it's like, man, bro. It's like
okay,
the females in the chat. No, females in the chat. No, bro. Hopefully you understand. It's like, bro. Like, bro. It's like when you that. I want to say emotion. Well, I would say when you have kids by somebody, bro. If I would have left her, I'll leave the kids. And it's like so wait. So I meditated on my life like Tupac did. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait till they turn 5 years old. And then I'm going to dip out. You know, I'm going to put up whatever I need to put up, and I'm going to dip out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's hard when you have kids and, you know, and I know people say, well, you should have did. But when you freaking young, 19, it's like when people say, well, you should, like, let's talk about child support if you don't mind. When people say, well, y'all shouldn't have did it with child support, and then be like, y'all niggas didn't learn. Well, usually when people get pregnant, it's when they're young and they ain't like 19, 18, like, you know, they're going to want to do it. So instead of trying to put it in a way where they can just stop it.
You're tired of paying child support? You have a lot that you need to talk about.
No, sir. I'm not on child support, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. If I was on, actually, I didn't care about that. Like, all I cared about was my kids. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I probably try to put myself in it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever make the kids, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as far as you saying about STDs, yeah, I was worrying about that. I'm scared of if I'm scared of guns, I'm scared of pussy.
Okay,
so
thank you, caller. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I got to get off of this. Because listen, I need a platform where we can really talk, man. Oh my God. I liked you. We got to have you for Real Radio 1, and we got to bring you on a radio station where we can be a little bit more unfiltered. That man said if he's scared of guns, he's scared of Punan, okay? Oh God. Okay. Let's take another call. Y'all got those lines lit today. Let's see. This actually turned into a key of a show. 9083, you're live on the air. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Can you hear?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. I just want to say this, okay?
Okay.
And I love the fact that the previous person kind of touched on it. The one guy, right? I think what it is, he's afraid that she gonna run off into the sunset with a bitch.
Okay.
Point blank period.
Thank you. 8589, you're live on the air. Hey, 8589.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. So, you said earlier. Wait, why are you laughing?
I'm just because this show is so stupid, man. I swear to God.
I live. But,
oh God, we're so problematic over here. Let's go.
Earlier you said that it's not usual for a straight guy to want to see the girl with another guy.
Mm-hmm.
And my boyfriend actually likes to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we actually is interested in. So I just wanted to touch on that.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Okay, yes. Something interesting. Why do you feel like a lot of people are like, why do you feel? What's the big fuss? Like, why are people so upset with this whole threesome thing and Tammy and wanting to do it, and they're trying to make it seem like she just wants him to sit in her face and cheat on him, or So, does it help your relationship adding people in, or let's talk about it?
Actually, the conversation was the most exciting part. I guess just him wanting me to feel like the bad B I am.
No,
Or,
that makes
just
sense.
him wanting to, or him wanting to know, like, yo, you make me feel this way. There has to be someone else that you can make feel this way too. Like, I want to see somebody else fiend over you and do that. And at first I'm like, what? Is this a joke? Because he's not, he's not the jealous type, but he's pretty territorial. So when he was being open with this, I'm like, is this like are you trying to prank
Set
me?
up, like,
But
to see if I would,
actually-
yeah, right.
But actually, I started to have conversations with other dudes, and me and my dude would look at the text messages, and then we'll talk during sex about, like, what it would be like. And so I think that it can be something that people can explore, even if it's with not just a girl, but a guy too. You don't
Okay,
have to
now let
be,
me ask you this: with the guy,
gay.
so when you guys do this, and as far as not being gay and all of that, like, how do you pick the guy? Because does he say this is a guy that I would like? Like, does the guy just looks matter, or So you just
I'm controlling basically everything, and he just gets it okay.
Oh wow! See, that's one of those things that I'm so see, and that's not fair because the guy cannot pick a girl and be like, we're gonna bring her in, because then that's all hell's gonna break loose. But the girl gets to pick another guy.
Yeah,
you see the power that you guys
I was
get. You see the power that the girls get. It's okay for the girl to bring the guy, like, but your man can't think like, nigga, where do you find him at work, the gym? Like, you been liking him, like, like you get to find him. And so what are the qualifications for your man to agree? Like, do you do the pitch? Do you show a picture? Does size matter?
I'm just size, man. I mean, we don't find that out until later, but pictures, gotta make sure he's not a bum. We do our background check, of course, but
okay.
So far it's not often. It's kind of just
now. What if he has a bigger penis than your man, or something like that, or
I think we would both enjoy that.
Okay. So is your man bisexual?
Would like to see that go in. No, not a threesome. Like me and the guy, and let's say we record it, and me and my dude watch it later. You know what I mean?
Oh. So,
yes.
Oh.
It's different.
Okay. So you'd go do a recording of you and a man, and then your man is not even there.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
But I think I've said too much already. But
okay.
I just wanted to provide a different perspective.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Have a good night. Yes.
Oh wait.
Okay. Yes. We gotta really get it. We gotta get over on Real Radio 1 to really get into some things. But I love that. Wow. Whoa. Okay. That was heavy. Usually I would throw to a song right now. Someone said you still have one hole left. Okay. Let me take a call. Let's see what we have for timing. Whew. Okay, we have just enough for one more call, a couple more. And then we could we'll wrap up. We might do a late show. I might come back on, but here's what I'll do. I might come back on YouTube, and we could either do a StreamYard, or we can do, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Something like that where we can be a little bit more unfiltered. But y'all know how that go. We're going to thank you all. Cash App, Super Chat, all that stuff. That helps me go ahead and do the Real Radio 1 and do the other stuff. Y'all want to curse and cuss and saying getting into some things, we're going to have to Super Chat and Cash App. So thank you guys. So let's go. Okay, 1629. You're live on the air. Hello? Okay. Not ready. We have a lot of people here. 8687.
What's really good? Tapase to all my zoes calling out of here in Washington 206. I love you, by the way.
Okay.
Get
Yeah.
me
So
through
what
my
do you think
day.
about this whole situation?
Let us live. We need to get our punani snatched. Let us live. Walker's done too much dirt in these streets. I think Tammy is allowed a pass. It's not to say she's been doing it behind closed doors,
Okay.
but as you stated earlier, she was asked a question and she answered it to the best of her abilities. So
Right.
that's my take on it.
So, or do you have threesomes in your relationship?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm Haitian, Papa. We don't do them things.
So you
Not
said
down
all of
anyone
that
who
and
does
then
it.
gonna say, oh no, but not me. Well, damn,
Oh,
son.
no, because
Damn, son, where'd
I'm
you
a
find
Pisces.
this?
I could be a piranha. I could be a whale. I could be a dolphin. However, I like to be free, but I'm very territorial. Like, if
Okay.
you're my man, you're my man. I am, however, bisexual. There is a twist to it.
Okay.
If I am a polyamorous, so I know this is kind of selfish. I can venture off and get a girlfriend, but my partner can't venture off and get their own person.
Okay, I'm finna
'Cause
hang
I'm
up
like
on you.
really
Stupid. I'm not
Oh,
really.
you
I'm
wanna
not.
hang
No, I'm
up?
not. I'm not really gonna hang up on you. I'm just like figured. I'm like, girl. Now you know you sound crazy as hell right now. Because you done
I'm
say
just being
you
honest.
sound crazy as hell, and anybody that deal with you is
I am a
crazy.
Haitian.
It's crazy as hell. This is what you done took me through 3 stories right now. You done said Waka should give her what she wants, and then I said, well, what? I agree.
Right.
I'm with you. Are you into it? Oh hell no! It's pretty much what you said, and then you said, what? I am bisexual.
You
so I
asked
will.
if I'm into threesomes.
Right, and you basically said, "Oh hell
that's
no!"
the
But then
difference.
you're into polyamorous like so 3-way relationship.
Yes, meaning I can have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, but I'm not going to have all of us sharing one bed. That's not something I'm willing to do. I would get jealous watching my man screw my girl. I may just knock them out.
Period.
Like, I'm
Okay.
really jealous. So, listen, the show, you're keeping it real. I want to thank you for allowing the viewers the platform to come on
Absolutely.
and voice
This is
our
what my
2
platform is
cents.
for. Thank you. And I love viewers like you.
No,
You guys
thank
keep it interesting. I like the viewers that call in that keep it interesting and keep it spicy. So thank each and every one of you guys that always call in and are not afraid to talk.
Okay. And also, can one of the moderators drop your Cash App or PayPal, Lazella, or something like that?
Yes.
Because people have been doing a lot of cursing, and I know you're not going to get your coins. So I would like to contribute to. I'm just saying, I would like to contribute because most people would just shut it down and start the live stream all over again to get their coins.
You know that.
So once
That's
again,
how
I
we
really
do.
appreciate
You know
you.
that's how it go.
Yes, of course.
And then okay, so now I'm
And
gonna
also,
go ahead.
before you cancel on me, just a quick question: are you going to be doing anything about YMW Melly? That's my cousin, by the way. I'm from Vero Beach, Florida, 772. His case has not been getting a lot of light. Florida is very corrupt, and I don't want to take it left, but I do want to utilize this opportunity so you can kind of shed some light on it. He is a very young man, and I think the justice system is corrupt. So if you can touch on it, that'd be great. Much appreciative on the 772 area.
Okay, we'll look into it. Thank you so much. Thank you, caller. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, yes, and please drop I don't know who that is, but please drop their Cash App. And if she goes ahead and supports the show, we might look into it. Oh, let me do that. Y'all know how we do, child. What is my Cash App? Oh, here, let me put it on the thing. I don't even know my damn Cash App. Oh, here we go. This is for the songs. There, the girl. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There's the Cash App. I don't be knowing my own stuff. Let me make it big for you. Let's take okay. So all right, guys. We had got into some things. And It was a lot going on. I want to say shout out to everybody that's on here. We've been on here for an hour. If you didn't make it through this time, hopefully you'll make it in on the next round. So y'all are not going to keep playing with me on Blog Talk. Okay, period. All right.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right, we got to get into Real Radio 1. But before we get into that, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might come back here or I might come back on Real Radio 1. We might do the music. But we're going to twerk some real quick.
Bring it back, tell them DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back, tell them play that shit again, tell them that you like that, like DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back, tell them DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back, tell them DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back, tell them play that shit again, tell them burn up the bass.
Okay, listen. We're going to have to bring this back. Y'all want to really get into some things. Okay. See, y'all love the Real Radio 1. Well, I like it over there too. Like it over there too, child. But y'all understand? Hit that PPZ, that Cash Appy, because Real Radio 1 calls to be the boss, but we get into some things over there, child. But we need them sponsors, okay? All right. Oh my God. Speaking of that, I do have a sponsor that I will be touching, and sponsorship will come out this week. It's a new app. We're gonna talk about it this week, okay? So shout out to you. I got your info. If you're watching, it's coming. Outside of that, I will see you guys shortly, and we can finish the conversation. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Thank you guys. Bye.